Welcome back to Behind the Strength, where we help you improve your health, wealth, and peace of mind.
I'm Carlo Balagase.
I'm Christian Alvarez, and today we're going to be talking about your fitness goals and the fact that they don't have to be super extravagant.
Yes. In a world where everything is so over the freaking top right now, where your goals, if your goals aren't big enough and they don't scare you, I guess, what was it? If your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Yeah, everything's so extravagant these days.
You have to go all out. Yeah.
Extravagant. I got to get on stage. I got to do this competition. I have to, perform at a certain level.
Or I have to
right?
get the nicest butt on Instagram so I can get more likes and followers.
Yeah, it's a lot of ego-driven stuff that's going on right now. A lot of ego-driven goals that people are trying to chase.
Yeah.
With their fitness, with their nutrition. So we're here just to talk about today that it's simply okay to just want to work out.
Yeah.
And get yourself mentally and physically fit.
Yep.
Right? Like your goals don't have to be super extravagant. It doesn't have to be like I need this by this time, by whatever, and I gotta show it off to the world.
You know, the funny thing is, we've been training people for years now. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is, and I've actually been paying attention, whether it's group classes, personal training, the ones who come consistently, without a doubt, don't even have a fucking goal.
Yes. A lot of times it's, people, a lot of our members, I know for a fact that they just want to simply maintain their lifestyle. They want to improve it a little bit by not, eating so much of the bad stuff, by not drinking so much on a regular, everyday basis. They'll control their vices, but a lot of times it's to be able to maintain some of those vices.
Listen, man, the thing I hate about our industry is that it's so taboo to talk about that shit. Like, oh, I want to go eat fucking fries tonight, and like everyone's just shoving these ideologies down everyone's throat that you have to be so like some kale eating like plant-based person.
Yes, you should be shoving fries down your throat.
But hey, man, like, what is this for, right? If you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, just make sure your levels are good. You're checked out by a doctor and you're healthy. Yeah. And if that involves you being mentally okay with not having abs all the time, maybe walking around a little bit heavier than you need to, but you're working out on a daily basis, that's to me, if that's your goal, then and you're winning, that's still winning to me.
I think a lot of the accomplishment of a goal has to do with the self-fulfillment, and people often forget that because they're very stuck on judgment by their peers, judgment by the general public, especially with social feeds and social media these days, that they forget self-fulfillment. Meaning a simple workout, a hard sweat at 80% of your maximum heart rate or 80% of maximum effort is going to give you that feeling of success, that you're feeling of I did something good for myself today and I pushed it and I pushed myself. And I don't necessarily need to fucking show the world that I did that.
Well, that's the thing, right? What did they say? Especially if you want to go down that road where people who are depressed, they say, hey, you want an antidepressant? Start moving. Like go for a walk, do something. Like walk on a treadmill or pick up a weight and start moving here and there. Even like, a couple of push-ups to start off.
You gotta remember that when you're moving your body in general, it doesn't have to be solid workout of, deadlifts and squats and stuff like that. When you're moving in general, it just gets the motor units going in your body. So what this means is that your brain is actually flowing. It's being stimulated some way. Your heart is being stimulated and your blood is actually forced to go through your whole body. So this, what essentially does is it gets rid of a lot of the toxins that are in your blood that causes blockages, causes disease, and also, helps to de-stress a lot of, the body and whatnot, right? So that itself helps a lot in mood, in raising your mood and anxiety and depression and all those things, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think this podcast, we wanted to hit the point where, you don't have to feel that your goals aren't big enough for you to actually get into the gym.
Yes. I remember when I first got into the gym, and I got into it pretty seriously. My goal was to become a massive bodybuilder back then. And, that was back in the late 1990s.
So that's what got you into the gym?
That's how it got me into the gym. I just wanted to have a change of a body, right? Like I was always athletic, but I was heavier. So I wanted to lose fat, but I wanted to be jacked up. And there were no social feeds to be posting your progress or your workouts or nothing. No, we just went in. And people used to just go in. Whether it was the girl that used to spend, I remember her at Premier Fitness used to freaking run 60 minutes every single day in a treadmill and she didn't have to post anything. That's all she just did. She just did it to do it.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people are coming into the gyms or going into workout or whatever it is, and it's literally a social thing for them, or like a show off thing to them.
Yeah,
Right.
show off thing.
Yeah. Like they're no longer getting the actual reaping the benefits of what it's going to do for them mentally and as well as physiologically.
So was there ever a time where, you accomplish your goal, getting jack and stuff like that, and then you found yourself in the gym, but you just wanted to just work out for the sake of working out?
Every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day I was like that, and I'm still like that now.
Yeah.
But I remember a time when, I had already competed as a bodybuilder. I'm like, oh man, okay, I look like those guys in the magazines. Now what? I took a really downturn for the worse because I was like, well, now what? And that's when I had to really, really dig down deep and say, what am I doing this for? Is it so that, and I was injured heavily.
Yeah.
I may have looked great, but man, my body was hurting.
Well, I
right?
think that's why too people start getting disconnected from the gym because now they're using it as something to attain that one thing. When they forget, like, hey, look at all these other goals that you could have.
Oh yeah.
Right. Let's talk about like what other goals other than fucking I want to be shredded or jacked are there?
What about
that you've experienced from your clients personally?
Oh man, like lowering down their cholesterol, lowering down their blood pressure, right?
Yep.
Increasing just health benefits in general.
Yeah.
Losing weight so that they could make it up a mountain with their wife or their or their husband, right?
Yeah.
There's people that have come in here and say, hey, listen, I do a lot of travel and my wife likes to hike and I need to lose weight to be able to hike. My doctor told me not to go on these hiking trips. There's a lot of people that we do train. They're just like, hey, man, I do like to hang out with my friends on the weekends. And hey,
I'm
this
gonna
is
go
what
drinking
I'm gonna
tonight.
do.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
eat like
drinking tonight,
shit.
so I gotta fucking do cardio and I gotta do some conditioning.
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
They're training. They're training.
You
Yeah,
have
that's
to know your
functional.
balance,
There's
right?
functional training.
You have to know your balance.
My favorite one was usually is like the people who are like super stressed. Like they're stressed and they're just like, yo, I just need to let off steam.
Yeah.
And you hit pads or like go
hit a tire.
Go heavy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, go
I
smash a
love it.
tire.
I was like, oh yeah, you're stressed today. Okay, let's go fucking work.
Yes,
Let's work.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Smash a tire.
I like
go
that.
slam those ropes. Go pound that ball to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. And believe me, you're not going to feel so stressed after. Besides the fact, I always attest this to the martial arts training. The reason why I got back into that is not just to master an art or to go and attain a black belt or whatever. It's literally so that in our stressful points in our day, you feel very suffocated at times because there's so many things coming at you. There's your family, there's your business, your government's coming after you.
Yeah.
You got your staff
Pay your
asking you
taxes.
for stuff. Yeah, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So when you're actually put in a position of a chokehold, just to say, because I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you've done judo, there's not much you're thinking about, but rather than getting out of that drowning situation.
Yes.
Just like if I threw you in the deep end of a pool, you're not thinking about your tax problems. You're not thinking about how your child disrespected you earlier, or how you're going to handle this work issue. You're not.
Yes.
You're going to handle what's faced in front of you. It's kind of bringing you back into the moment.
Yeah. Because that's fight or what's
That's fight or flight.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to choke me. I'm going out.
All your resources
Yes.
are now going towards I need to survive this.
I'm out.
Instead of all the other bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what that forces you to do is it forces you to think.
Yeah.
And therefore, we get into, let's just say, a problem-solving situation come work time now with their team. Then guess what? We're going to face the problem the same way.
Yeah. Now you're conditioning yourself.
Now you're conditioning yourself.
Focus on the
The problem solving, the solution,
problem
as
solving,
opposed to saying, fuck it, man. Like, everything's going to go to hell anyway.
Yeah. And it also, on the other side of the coin, like physically and mentally, you're priming yourself to handle a bit more stress every time.
Yes.
And that's what I love. That's my favorite part of, seeing a client, start to get it.
Yes.
We see it all the time, and it's the best thing in the world. And that's the most addictive part for me, when you see somebody who is low energy, who has low confidence, who, whatever, they don't believe in themselves that much. And then when they start training and they start accomplishing little things, it didn't die in that heavy cardio session that we did, or conditioning session. And they start, becoming like, oh, you know what? Because I put myself through this and I challenged myself, and I'm starting to get, accustomed to pushing myself. What else in my real life can I push onto? And that translation from, the physical aspect of it to everything else in your life is the most powerful thing. And that's a huge, huge part, other than being fucking, ripped and having a nice ass.
You have to understand that every time you accomplish, or you have a sense of accomplishment, be it after a long, hard workout, whatever it is, you went for a 5K run and you beat your time. There's a sense of accomplishment there. So what that does is it allows you to obviously get some sort of not only just de-stress, but your trajectory, the way you perform in life in general, gets a little higher because it's a confidence boost.
Of course.
1000%,
Yeah.
right?
And that's the thing. Like when people, and the thing that irks me when people say, "Oh, I have so much to do in my, I'm so stressed. I'm so busy. Blah blah blah. Like I can't make it to the gym." Like no, motherfucker, you have to come to the gym because you're like that.
Yes. There's a clip I watched not long ago, and it was of a master yogi. I think I told you about this. And then a disciple of his, a student, was saying, "Oh, master, I'm so stressed out. My job stresses me out so much. The deadlines of this, to that, the phone calls of people, it doesn't stop all day long. It's so stressful. I hate it. I hate it." Master yogi goes, "Okay, so I will pray to the gods that you lose your job." Okay? So because I don't want you to be stressed, I'm going to pray to the gods that you lose your job. The guy goes, "Oh, no, don't do that." He's like, "Why not? Then I'm going to be stressed about that I don't have a job and I can't pay my bills. I don't have money." Master yogi said this. So it's not your job that stresses you out. It's not whether you're losing your job. It's your ability to manage your stress is your problem.
Amen.
And a lot of that will be helped out or complemented to by moving your body, by working out. It's not going to be the solution to all your problems, but it'll get the wheels turning. It'll get the solution starting to be turned.
Yes.
Right? Because now you're telling your body, as opposed to just sitting here being defeated by life, by stress, I'm actually going to do something about it and make a move to do something about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I could just sit here and be like, I'm stressed out and I hate my job, I hate my life, my wife, my kid, but you're not actually doing anything about it.
Yes. So what is working out, right? Working out is taking advantage of intensity of stress. Really, it's growing through stress.
Yeah, it's channeling your energy totally to a different.
It's really harnessing that stress and having a positive outcome from it.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
Right? You're putting up heavy weight. You're taking that stress and be like, fuck it. Let me move this stress.
Yeah, for
Let
sure.
me move this the way I need to and get stronger and bigger and whatever from it.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with life. Like if you are able to do that physically and mentally, like, dude, there's a certain like psychopathic part of you. If you're putting on like 5 plates on each side and you're gonna fucking squat that.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
You're not.
You
like,
are
a part of you is like, fuck, I'm pretty crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Like we've been through that, right?
That's under stress. That is stress.
Everyone knows this who's been through heavy weights or whatever, or heavy conditioning sessions when oh fuck, this one's gonna hurt. This round is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be defeated on this one.
And that party is like, I'm crazy.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this. I don't
yeah.
want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then you're just like, fuck it. And you do it. And then when you finish it, you're like, holy shit. The person that finishes it, the person you become after finishing it,
1000%.
I think everybody needs to experience that moment.
It goes back to survival. People have to remember that being active was originally for survival. So hunter-gatherer or somebody that was a farmer, they had to be active because to survive, to get food, to plant food, or to go chase after your food and go kill it and whatever it is. And then we learned through the years that exercising actually has health benefits to it.
Yeah.
So it'll increase your longevity in life. It'll decrease all these diseases and illnesses and all that stuff. But somewhere along the way, we let the ego take over and we let moving or exercising be about the physical outlook of it.
Yeah, because we're a vain human being.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about vanity.
That's exactly what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's your, technically it's not your ego. It's your id that took over and said, hey, listen, you have to look better because this person's looking better. You got to have abs. You got to have an 8-pack because this person has a 6-pack. You have a 6-pack because this person has a 4-pack,
Yeah.
But you got to remember, if you go back to the bare bones of it, moving around, exercising, heavy lifting, all that stuff was because there was a purpose behind it. And the purpose was to actually survive. And after that, we found, okay, well, there's health benefits to this.
Yes.
So for somebody to just come in and just reap the health benefits of exercising, and I'm not saying lifting weight, I'm saying exercising.
Exercise,
move your fucking body.
Pilates, yoga,
whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Right? There are health benefits. And if that is your goal, is to just attain overall health, man, all the power to you.
Yeah. So I think that you hit a point there. Whatever your goal is, just hold yourself accountable to it. If you want to, eat like shit every weekend, then
Eat
go
like
to
shit,
like
like-
that's fine. That's fine. But go to the gym to like if you know that
Yeah.
you're going to the gym for that, don't fucking half-ass it in the gym. You know how many calories you have to
yeah, you
burn.
gotta go.
You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna do some biceps and then go eat like shit.
Yeah.
And then complain about you getting weight, right? Like
Damn, I gotta go redraw
Right,
my
so-
plan.
so that's the thing, right? Whatever your goal is, if you you want to get a bit stronger because your kids are getting bigger and you have to chase them around, then go to the gym and do that. Whatever your goal is, make sure that your why is strong enough to do that. And no, don't let anybody tell you what the hell what your why should be. That's yours. Own that shit, but own the accountability that needs to happen with it.
You gotta go just, you gotta give just as much effort and go just as hard, so to speak,
Yeah.
as the people that have this stage goal or this competitive goal or whatever it may
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Right?
Go in on it.
You still
Yeah.
have to go in, and that's where you start reaping the benefits that you can't touch, the intangibles.
Yes.
Right.
And
The
then,
mental aspect of it, the actual synergistic effect of it in your body.
yeah, and I
know what I
encourage
mean?
you after that to explore other possibilities within the gym as well. Like there's so many other things you could do in the gym, especially in our type of gym. There's like, it's not just machines and stuff like that. There's
Yeah,
other shit that,
there's so many
you
things
can
you
work on
can
your
do.
agility, all this stuff, man, like fun stuff that your body could do that you haven't even explored yet.
Right.
So, not get stagnant, maybe try different things, you know,
Right.
that's what, your body is the most advanced machine on this planet.
Yes.
It doesn't have to just move linearly.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's so many things you could do. So, once if you start feeling stuck and you feel like you're doing the mundane shit, explore other things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's moving your body beyond just the linear motions.
Yeah.
And when I say linear, it's one direction, up and down, usually.
Yeah.
Front to back. Your body in a day span should be moving in many directions.
Yes.
Obviously with sedentary lifestyles, that doesn't happen as well as we want it to. But training your body to be able to do that, and more importantly, to keep those ranges of motion in your joints and in your muscles is very important, because as you age, and anybody will know this, who has any sort of arthritis or anything like that, man, there's nothing more valuable than being able to move your body late into your, later years or whatever it is, right?
Yeah. Because essentially, the gym for people like millennials, whatever,
Yeah.
like that is our new church. If you think about it,
Yes.
it's the place where we are able to reconnect with
Reconnect.
us, with ourselves,
With
with
yourselves,
the world.
with the world. Yeah.
So whatever church you believe in, it is the place where you start becoming better.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be for a specific thing. It's your go-to thing to be better.
Yeah.
And if this is going to be your consistently go-to thing to get better, might as well explore other things too.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. I mean, it will expand your actual knowledge of your own body, and it'll expand your own knowledge of working out. It definitely keeps your mind a lot fresher, right?
Yeah.
To be able to train in very different forms and ways
Yeah.
and directions. And actually, this side note, this is for anybody that has the attitude of, hey, man, I got a show coming up. Get off that machine, because I know you're just kind of sitting around and, you don't have a serious goal. Just to let you know, their goal is just as important as yours.
Thank you, man. Yes.
Lee Priest, the famous bodybuilder, always said, he goes, I would never kick out of grandma or grandpa or anybody like that off a
No.
weight machine. I'll wait my turn. I'll wait my time, and I'll wait my turn, because, their goal is just as important as mine.
You know what? And you hit that point there. Like, if I see somebody at the gym who, if I need 25s, for instance, and I see this guy or girl using it and they're using it the wrong way or whatever, I would actually want to help them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, yo, you're doing it wrong.
Get outta
just
here.
Get out of here, right? Like, oh shit, okay. Your goal is actually more important than mine, because you're starting from a lower place. than me.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I need
starting
to
at a
help
negative.
you. I want you to experience the great stuff that I've experienced, so I want to help you.
Yes.
So I think that mindset has to be adopted, man, because like I know everything is like self-driven, like, oh, I'm here for me, like that culture of like, oh, I'm put my hood on and I'm gonna bang this shit out. Everyone get out of my way. But you're in an environment of you can't think that way, right? Like,
Of course.
this is not your home gym.
Yeah, it's not yours.
Everybody around you,
everybody
like,
around you is using it.
Yeah, and you could actually grow as a person, as a human being, if you start helping somebody. If you give just a small tip, hey, listen, don't lock out your elbows like that. Cool. You feel that difference? Yeah, stick to that, man. Start with that.
As a young trainer, that's something that I was always taught by a lot of my early mentors, that, don't just help somebody out because you think they're going to buy personal training. Don't just help somebody out because they're in shape. You help the people out because you want to help them out, because you don't want to see them damaged, and you actually want to see them keep coming back.
Yeah.
And the reason why people leave is because they feel discouraged that nothing's happening in their body. I don't know what I'm doing to begin with, or I got hurt.
Yeah, and this is very important that we're talking about this actually, because that now allows the people who don't have those fucking huge physical goals to feel comfortable in that gym
In that
setting. 'Cause
environment.
the biggest complaint that we get for other gyms, the regular gyms, is like, oh, it's intimidating. People are very cliquey, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Like I don't feel welcome there.
Yep.
And it's because of those ego-driven idiots who just feel like, if you're not in my kind of realm of fitness,
Yes.
you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, they chased you away for sure.
It's like, dick, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
with that.
you know, there's so many reasons why you can be working out, why you should be working out, but you got to find your own reason. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, all we're talking about here is whether you come into the gym to do spin or whatever time you go in or whatever brings you there, have some sort of ideal as to just it doesn't have to be an extravagant goal. Just have an idea as to what's bringing you there, right? So you know that, okay, this is what's going to keep me coming here every single day or every other day or whatever it is. Just to keep you regular and consistent, you should have some sort of ideal or idea as to what's keeping you there. It doesn't have to be an extravagant goal, like I need to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, because I got to make this, wedding or whatever happen.
Yeah.
A lot of times those people, they actually never come back.
That's what I'm saying. They don't come back.
Right? But
because they feel like the gym and them are like this. They're like, I have to go.
I'm going to do this for 8 weeks, suffer through it, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
But
the ones who actually feel like the gym is their tool.
Yes.
It's fueling their success.
Their life, yeah.
Their life. Like, I need this. This is an aid to my success. Rather than, fuck, I have to do this. Like,
Yeah, I think overall what we're trying to say is be connected to what brings you there to begin with, your reasons. Is whether it's having longevity in life or having good health, preventing diseases and illnesses, or just simply being able to, pick up your kid and run around a few blocks with them, right?
Yeah. Because if this thing is your tool for life, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be comfortable. And adapt to the changes that within your life and use a gym whenever those things occur, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's so much information out there right now. There's so many things that fog your brain about, do this workout, do this diet, or you should look like this. No, you should look like that. Or if you want to look like me, you should do this. Guys, find your damn self.
Yes.
Find what works for you. Find your reasons for going to the gym and keeping you consistent. Find what's going to get you there. And I promise you, it'll be a lot more fulfilling than trying to make a certain goal and fucking fail at that.
Yes, absolutely.
Or never come back to the gym again. All right? So thank you very much for listening today. If you liked any of it, please press like, subscribe, refer it to somebody else, or you can email us.
At bts@strengthenyou.com. That's Bobby Terry Sandy at strength-u.com.
Thank you for listening to Behind the Strength, where we help you improve your health, wealth, and peace of mind. See you later.
Later.